This video is part of BReal, Building Stress Resilience in Early Adolescents' Lives, a public engagement project from the University of Oxford. Our aim is to engage teenagers with evidence-based science and practices of stress resilience. Sometimes things pop into our head that we'd rather not think about. Our heart thumps, we feel sick, we panic. We might worry about how we look, exams or social media. Stress can feel horrible, and we usually do our best to avoid it. But did you know that when we face stress head on, our brains become stronger and we become better able to cope with change? We learned our stress responses millions of years ago. Our bodies need them because they help us to survive. But there's a sweet spot. A little stress gives us energy and focus, helping us to concentrate and boost our skills. But stressing about stress can push us over the edge. Coping with stress is a skill we can learn. Things might be difficult at first, but with practice, we get there. So, what happens in our brain when we're stressed? When something makes us feel bad, angry, or scared, the limbic part of our brain, the emotional part, switches on. The amygdala is part of the limbic system and is there to signal threat. The amygdala sets off an alarm, first in our brain and then our body. We might respond in a fight, flight, or freeze way. These responses evolved to help us survive in earlier times. The things we stress about today are different, but our brains and bodies respond like our ancestors. The most important skill is learning to recognize these feelings so we can decide what to do. Sometimes flight is needed to keep us alive. At other times we have to deal with stresses to get rid of them. The part of the brain that helps to control stress is called the prefrontal cortex. It isn't fully developed until we're in our 20s, so learning to manage stress as a teenager is extra tough. It's normal to sometimes feel overwhelmed. It's not our fault, and because our brains are still growing, we might feel this even more than adults. But we can train it, and because our brains are still growing, our teenage years are the perfect time. The more we practice dealing with stress, the stronger our brain gets, and the better we feel. So, start with the first skill. Tune into your body, recognize signs of stress, and think of ways to take action. Doing this will help change how you feel in your body and mind. You will also literally change your brain, making it stronger and more stress resilient. Start practicing. Even small changes can make a difference. Notice where you feel stressed, and where you can, take action.